Today, let's reflect on what the Bible teaches about humility, success according to God, and the true attitude of the heart. The journey begins with humility. In Proverbs 22, verse 4, it is written, "The reward for humility and fear of the Lord is riches and honor and life." This verse reminds us that true blessings flow not from pride, but from a humble spirit and reverence toward God. When we choose humility, we open the door to lasting reward, both spiritually and often even materially. James 4:10 says, "Humble yourselves before the Lord, and He will exalt you." God sees the heart of the humble and promises to lift them up at the right time. This lifting may not always be in the way the world expects, but it will always be in the way God knows is best. And again, in 1 Peter 5:6, we are reminded, "Humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of God, so that at the proper time He may exalt you." Here, Peter echoes the same promise. God honors those who let go of pride and submit to His timing and will. From humility flows a deeper understanding of success, not as the world defines it, but as God does. Joshua 1:8 says, "This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success." Success here is tied to obedience, meditation, and a life shaped by God's Word. The more we live in His truth, the more aligned we are with His plans. Psalm 1:2-3 continues this thought. "But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by streams of water that yields its fruit in its season, and its leaf does not wither. In all that he does, he prospers." A person rooted in God's Word becomes stable, fruitful, and full of life. Their success is not rushed, but comes in its season, strong and unshakable. Proverbs 16:3 teaches us to include God in all we do. "Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established." When we hand over our goals to God, He gives them structure, direction, and purpose beyond what we could build on our own. But even as we pursue success, our heart attitude must remain pure. In Matthew chapter 23, verse 12, Jesus says, "Whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted." It is a warning and a promise. Lifting ourselves leads to a fall, but lowering ourselves in humility leads to God lifting us up. Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5-6 gives us the posture to adopt daily. "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths." We are called to trust fully, even when we don't understand, because God sees the bigger picture and leads us safely forward. Finally, in Philippians 2:3, Paul urges us, "Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves." True greatness is not in rising above others, but in lifting them up. When our hearts reflect God's character, we embody the success that truly matters, one built on humility, faith, and love. May these verses guide your journey. Remember, humility brings honor. God's Word leads to true success, and the right heart reveals your purpose.